Hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today we're going to be making beans and greens tacos. Cue the music. Alright, thanks a lot for joining us today. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to go down and like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and then share this video and this channel with everyone you know. Like I said, today we're going to be making beans and greens tacos. So let's dive in here and see what our ingredients are for this. We have got 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 1 red onion which I have julienned, 3 garlic cloves that I've thinly sliced, a half a pound of some collard greens that I have already cleaned up, chopped and blanched, 1 can of cannellini beans, drained and rinsed, half a cup of vegetable stock, a pinch of salt and ground pepper, and then we got, of course, taco shells and some other toppings we're going to throw in there at the end when we garnish and eat this. So let's head over to the stove and we'll start cooking this up. Alright, we got our pan, we have got our mise en place right there, all of our ingredients ready to go. I'm going to focus in on our pan and we'll start cooking this off here. Turn your pan onto a medium-high heat. Just gonna let that pan get hot. Don't forget to check this recipe out. It is on my website. It's onlyfood.biz with a ton of other recipes. And I got a little seasoning shop on there if you want to check it out too. Link for that is down below in the description box. And I'll put a card in here later on the video as I'm editing it too for that. But let's throw our oil in now. Throw a piece of an onion on here. Just when that starts sizzling, I'll throw the rest of them in. Alright, we see some action on that onion. I'm going to go ahead and throw the rest of them in. Break them all up so the surface area can get some heat and some oil. Start cooking. I did cut these a little thicker than I wanted to, or I did want them a little thicker because this is going to be a heartier taco with the beans and the greens in there. And when these cook down, and it gives me more time for our collard greens too, which, as I mentioned earlier, I have blanched these off. I cut them and cleaned them and blanched them off, but there's still time for these to get cooked longer, so I'm going to throw them in right now with the onions. And I'll put that reserved liquid right in there with our stock. Let this stuff cook down. Turn the heat down just a touch. Stir it up a little bit. A little salt and pepper in there. Whoop. Cover it up, let that cook. See what it looks like. Just want to break these onions down. Takes about 10 minutes. Some beautiful color though. The aroma off this is really nice too. Alright, let's give it another peek here. They are starting to break down. The color's starting to dull a little bit on the red onions. I'm going to leave the top off now. I don't want too much moisture in here because we're going to have to cook it off and reduce it when we add the stock. So I don't want too much in here, more than what the recipe calls for. I'm going to go ahead and throw the garlic in now. Stir that in. Until it gets fragrant. Oh yeah. Put our beans right on in. Stir this all up. A little salt and pepper in here. And then we're going to throw our stock in. I'm going to stir the stock into everything. I am going to cover it for just a second to get it up to heat. Then we'll take it off and let it reduce. Alright, see all that liquid right there? It's accumulated a little bit more, which is fine because I don't think we had enough to begin with. I do want a little bit of steam and braising action on that collard greens. So now we can let it cook down. I'm going to turn the heat down just a bit. I'm going to stir it one more time. Oops. I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to go out and grab some cilantro out of my garden and I'll be right back. Alright. This is done. I'm going to turn it off. Let it rest for just a second. And then we're going to take it over there and we're going to build some tacos. Alright. We have got our ingredients all in front of us. I got these little guys here. They're just street taco size. I have heated them up a little bit. Basically just want to take your beans and your greens, mix them up real nice. Just don't slop it all over the place. And I got the plate set up where I can set them on the plate and they won't open up. Put that one right there. Our second one. Right in there. Number 3. Right in there. We got our salsa. I got some goat cheese here. Put that right in there. Right on top. Some jalapenos. Let's put a stack of them over here too, kind of balance the plate. And we got our cilantro. Nice fresh cilantro. A little more cheese. Final touch. All right. All right, as we would say, order up, throw that in the window, take it out to the table. I'm going to clean up all this mess. We're going to come back, we're going to taste it. I'm going to work. Smell good. I hope they taste as good as they look. I've got one I pinched around with when I was trying to get a photo of it, but there is, with all the ingredients in there, the goat cheese, the cilantro, the jalapeno, and the beans and the greens are underneath there. This ought to be good. Where do I begin? Texture, you got the creaminess of the beans, the softness of that flour tortilla, and then you got the cheese too. The goat cheese, all the textures is smooth and soft and creamy, and you get the bite of that jalapeno in there, the onion, A lot of garlic coming through. The greens are cooked perfectly. They're not coarse like they usually are if you don't cook them long enough. The recipe did call for Swiss chard. I could not find any, so I switched out the collards. Swiss chard's a good one in this as well. But yeah, this is very, very good. Just look at all that goodness in there. Yeah, there's nothing in there that isn't throwing off flavor. Everything in there has got a purpose. Texture, flavor, aroma, bite, everything. It's just, oh, it's really good. Really, really good. I know what I'm having for dinner tonight. Quite a bit of leftovers there in the pan. You cool those out, throw in a Tupperware, seal it up, throw it in the refrigerator. You got a lot of tortillas here. If you buy these street size ones, or street taco ones, you've got a meal for a good week. So, very good. Recipe's down in the description box or in the first comment. Also, if you hit that website of mine, it's got a seasoning shop and a ton of different recipes on there. Go check it out. It's only food.biz. It's only food.biz. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to chow down on these. You guys have a good day.
These rappers don't listen. Well, let me show them something. You hear that beat bumping, bumping from the soul kitchen. Now what you fixing up? Good food, soul food, come and pick it up. These rappers don't listen. Well, let me show them something. You hear that beat bumping, bumping from the soul kitchen. Yeah. Now what you